Hi everyone, my name is King Ivy and this is a Visual Basic workshop, and I'm going to show you how to combine all the Excel documents in a particular folder into one workbooklet. So how do I combine my all workbooklets into one workbooklet? So what I want you to do is put all your data, whatever Excel files you want to combine, into this into a data folder. In this case I have like market data on the various markets and regions. So I'm going to go Excel. It doesn't really matter as long as they're all in the same format, either 2003 or 2010 or 2013. So what we're going to do first is we're going to save it. And we are going to save it into the same folder, just one level above. And we're going to call this import workbook. Perfect. So what we want to do next is now we want to open up Visual Basic. So Alt F11, and we're gonna go module, and we're gonna call it here sub import. Let's just correct this here. And if you think about it, what we really need to know is what file we're looking at. So in this case, we're gonna go dim file as string. What workbooklet are we opening? So in this case, original as a workbook. Dim, what worksheet are we going to, or where are we going to put it? So in this case, as destination, workbook. And then we're going to start defining some of these variables. So we're going to set workbook destination equal to workbooks dot open, or dot add. And we're going to say file is equal to this workbook dot path. So this workbook is referring to the macro. Dot path is the path that the workbook is on right now. And we're going to say and quotation slash data slash dot wildcard dot XLS. In this case, mine files are in 2003, but if you have 2010 obviously, or 2013, put an X at the end. And so this is basically the path that we're going to tell it to look through, and we're going to use this function called dir, which will then tell us what the file name of the, VB.normal, tell us the file name of the first record in the path. And this we're going to put VB.normal then. And what we're going to do is we're going to say if file, or let's say the length of the file is equal to 0, then let's just exit the sub. No point in sticking around. And what we're going to do is we're going to go do until, because dir will only give us the first file name, we're going to go do until file is equal to blank. You could also do while it's not equal to blank. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go set. In this case, we've defined what workbook original destination is and what the file is. Now we're going to go workbook original is equal to workbooks dot open this workbook dot path and quotation slash data slash, and then we're gonna go and ampersand file. Okay, forgot to close it. So now we set it there, and now we're gonna go workbook original. So now it knows which workbooklet to open. Dot activate, and then we're gonna go active workbook, which is the one that we have activated. This case we're gonna go copy after. Actually, you have to go to worksheets. In this case, we're going to go 1 dot copy. Let's see how it likes that. And we're going to go. So basically, we're going to copy the first worksheet in this active workbooklet after quotation equals workbook destination, which we've defined above, dot worksheets. And then it's going to ask us what number do we want to copy it after. In this case, I want to copy it after the very last workbooklet. So we're going to go dot worksheets dot count, which will tell me how many worksheets are. So if there's 1, it's going to copy after 1. If there's 10, it's going to copy after 10. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go workbook original dot close the workbooklet, and then we're going to go files equal to dir, so reset it, and then we are going to go loop. So let's try that out. So you'll see we've created a new workbooklet. It's not going to exit the file because file is not blank. In this case, it's opened up the original workbooklet. Now we've activated it. We might not even need to activate it, but that's fine. And we're going to copy the first tab, and then we should see within workbooklet 2 the new worksheet, which it's there perfectly. Okay, great. Workbook original, close, reset the file. Now file is equal to the next file, and then you'll see how it repeats. Beautiful. So if you have 5 files, 500 files, I'm gonna let this play out. Perfect. So it looks really great. The only problem is that you have the sheet 1, which is when you create the workbooklet. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna go workbook original, or no, workbook destination dot worksheets 1 dot delete. You've done your part. Now we're gonna delete you. And one thing I also want to do is I want to show you how to save the file. So I'm gonna want to show you how to save the file. So first thing we should do is go workbook destination, activate, just so that we have it as the active one. And we're gonna go active workbook dot save as, and then we're gonna go file name is equal to this is the best. Of course, you should save it for a particular path if you want to. And then there you go. Now you have it saved. This is the best. So perfect. So now we know how to import all workbooklets into one workbooklet. And now we know how to save as well. So perfect. So I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the section below. And I will talk to you soon.